can't believe this happened. I can't believe he's gone. I don't even know what to do with it. That he was murdered at one of the events that he thought was part of the solution, and I agreed with him. I didn't agree with his politics for a lot of the positions, but so what?
In this video, Chris Cuomo, a former CNN reporter on the left, talks on News Nation about the relationship that he had with Charlie Kirk from Turning Point USA, a Trump ally who was assassinated recently. Chris Cuomo also spoke about Charlie Kirk's impact on the next generation and laid out some key principles that could lead people from different sides to listen to each other, where they could find common ground, which could eventually make the world a safer and better place to live, work, and enjoy family life. Before we get into the details, if you love diving into political issues and enjoy hearing a principled take on them, then hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to join the conversation. It will help our channel reach a wider audience.
I knew Charlie Kirk. I saw sides of him that were not his public persona. You know him as a digital big shot who helped organize young voters for President Trump and really helped get him elected, which made him a hero to some and a devil to others. But Turning Point USA made a difference. And then Charlie did something really special. He started going around the country telling students to prove him wrong. And he made debate and disagreeing without being disagreeable cool again.
Black applicants to jobs are 50% less likely to get jobs if they have a black-sounding name.
That's not even close to being true. That's not even close to being true.
That is a literal...
In fact, it's the opposite.
I'm not going to argue your lived experience. I'm not going to know.
See, now you have to listen to him under your rules because a black person is going to say you're wrong. I totally sympathize. That's not true. It's never the only choice to commit a crime. And we should not put up with it. And so it is an insult to other immigrants from Vietnam and Laos and Pakistan that have to wait decades in line to morally equivalate people that come in and just break in. Oh, I have an unstable country. Like half of the world's countries are unstable.
You know, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe he's gone. I don't even know what to do with it. That he was murdered at one of the events that he thought was part of the solution, and I agreed with him. I didn't agree with his politics for a lot of the positions, but so what? Killed for his ideas? For his feelings about trans or Trump or Israel? Was the shooter a lefty or crazy or both? Well, no. There is no advantage in this, and I know some want there to be. I know some want this to be proof of something that they think is helpful to their cause. But to me, all I see is a kid. And to me, for all Charlie achieved, personally and professionally, he was only 31 years old. He and his beautiful wife, they were just starting a family. They have 2 little babies. And that's all I think. That's all I see. Is that I can't believe he's gone for this. And yet, everything in my head tells my heart, wake up. Wake up. This is who we are. This is where we are. Charlie and I agreed on what matters most. And I'm not talking about on the personal level. Charlie was about his faith in his family. And for a young man, I was really impressed by it. Again, I did not agree with most of his political positions, but it didn't make me see him as an enemy. He was a sweet, tall, sensitive, kind person. That is how I experienced him. And that dividing for advantage, going all in on who and what is worse, it's killing our society. And that's what brought us together. And we went on Patrick Bet-David's podcast. And that's why Patrick and I have made an alliance, is to show that you do not have to agree to get along. What matters is how you disagree. Did you see this?
I mean, don't fault Charlie for campaigning and believing in Trump. I don't. I think it's very healthy for the democracy.
I don't really care what Chris Cuomo's politics are. I think that it takes someone who loves truth to go to the DNC and remind the viewers that all those boxes up there are bought by corporate titans. I thought that was really good. And look, I think that I don't know Chris very well, but it seems as if Chris has a knack to actually do what journalists used to do, increasingly so.
Spoke after it. We wanted to do more. And again, Charlie was what you saw in that. And I think it was part of the solution in our politics. It doesn't matter. Look, I thought his feelings about how his faith manifests in different political policies and culture things, I can't even believe I'm saying it right now because it's like, so what? So what? That he thought whatever he did that you don't like, so what? And then I turn to what Charlie may have left us that I didn't value until now. Charlie had millions, okay? Not thousands, not tens of thousands, not hundreds of thousands, millions of young followers online, okay? Motivated. And he got them involved in something that young people rightly suspect and usually hate, politics. I hope the young people who saw Charlie as a hero or as a zero, but you knew he was relevant, he was making you think and come up with arguments to defend or defeat his propositions. Please see what's happening around you. Please see what was lost in this. This young man, the head of a young family, so much in front of him. This is not who we are.
If you have benefited in any way from this video, please subscribe, like, share, and be sure to leave us a comment.